Alrighty, so like a month ago, I said I would make a video on the MLP movie characters, and I made that promise at literally like 1 a.m. I wasn't fully awake, so I had no obligation to keep it. But now I do. But I'm a person of integrity, so here's the video. Yeah. First off, happy Pride Month. Yeah. I just wanted to say that. Alrighty. So full disclaimer, I was going to rewatch the movie before I made this video. I'm not going to do that. I remember the movie well enough to basically say what I want to say. So I'm just gonna kind of get this impromptu video record and put out, and then I can free myself from this. Alright, so first off, I'm gonna start out with Songbird Serenade, because that's a character I probably have the least to say about. I know exactly why, but she wasn't in the movie very much, and it would have been at least more interesting to see her in it more, because it's honestly, anything is a lot more better than like the wet free scene she's in. But celebrity voice actors, you gotta pay them a lot, so I get it. And yeah, I think that's about it. That's all I have to say on Songbird. Her design's kind of cool. I do like her design. You know what would have been cool? It would have been really cool if Sapphire Shores was in the movie instead of Songbird, but I know why she wasn't there. Celebrities make more bang than this one character from your pretty popular but still somewhat niche, so you're gonna develop more, you're gonna get more ticket sales if you have silver. Anyways, completely off track. Yeah. And that's for Storm King. Basically just reiterate what I said in the video I made in the movie. I don't really want to call it a review because it's basically just a plot summary and then my thoughts. He's pretty entertaining. He's energetic. He makes an impression. He's actually somewhat threatening, which is cool. And yeah, I think his minions are quite cool, honestly. And his stuff is quite cool. You know, it's like this was peak character design to me at one point. So yeah, his death scene is metal. Yeah, that's all I really have to say on that. And Tempest, alright, so first off, so we're gonna start out talking about the bits and pieces we can see of her backstory and open up your eyes, and then we'll talk a bit about the character. So the backstory that's kind of laid out in I don't know the term, the break and open up your eyes. It's so she was a unicorn, little Philly unicorn, and then she was playing with a ball with her friends, and then the ball rolled into a cave, and then she encountered, I can't remember if it's an Ursa Major or minor. I'm pretty sure it was an Ursa Major, judging off the color scheme. I'm pretty sure it was like purplish. I don't remember exactly. I'm pretty sure it was purplish though, which would imply an Ursa Major. And it scratched her and it broke her horn and gave her that distinguishing scar across her eye, which is really cool. So that's why that is. And then she kind of gets ostracized from society because her horn's broken and she can't do magic. And then it's kind of implied that she ran off and then joined up with the Storm King. So I'm guessing that she was kind of indoctrinated into his army forces from a young age, which would explain kind of why she's kind of fiercely loyal. So another thing that I want to note is her appearance is very unique compared to other characters. It's very like slim and tall, a bit of a slender figure, and pretty close to Luna's figure actually. In fact, I've seen some art on Derpy Baru which takes Luna poses and then redraws them as Tempest, which interesting. I thought it was worth noting because I've seen it before and I think it's kind of neat. Anyways, once again, completely off track here. So yeah. So okay, I got distracted there. So so you kind of see in the scene where she first makes her appearance, then she says a line which you can make so many jokes about. She tosses those kind of gas bombs that turn ponies into stone, and then she's shown as like very athletic and acrobatic there. Which honestly kind of leans credence to her lean, slender figure-ish, tall. I don't know how to say this without sounding like a pervert. I need to get a new tripod. So yeah, there's that, and then there isn't really anything that I think is kind of notable enough to mention. Open Up Your Eyes kind of really talked about the parts that needed to really be discussed. The animation's really good, the writing's really good, the songs are well composed. That's about all I have to say on that. So yeah. As for the like the third act and the fight with the Storm King. So here you kind of really see like Storm King turn from like a goofy kind of lumbering oaf dad figure kind of villain, and then he kind of gets a bit more threatening. So Tempest traps all the alicorns, and I talked about this in my video on the movie. It's kind of a cringe-inducing scene. It's honestly kind of hard to watch. So there's that, and then all that power kind of gets thrown into that staff, and then he starts screwing around with it, and then Tempest is kind of a bit like, hey, can I have my horn? And he says, no. So she's kind of dejected and betrayed, and then honestly her redemption arc is fine. Like, I'm a simple man. I don't mind Starlight's Redemption arc. I think it's fine. This one's fine. It honestly makes sense. At least I think so. This person who was supposed to help you just betrayed you. So, yeah. That's all I really have to say about that. So, she kind of disappears for a bit, and then, Twilight saves her from falling off that edge, and then, yeah, she kind of appears there, and then stops, I can't remember, the gang from getting killed, so, yes, that, and then they turn her back into a horse from stone, and then, there's the fireworks scene with, a pretty alright pop song. Not my thing, but I can see why people would like it, especially if you're in the target audience, or even just slightly above it. I'd see why you'd like it. Anyways, here's the fireworks scene. I don't really have very many thoughts on it. I think Tempest's real name is... I don't like pronouncing it, so I'm not going to. You've probably seen the movie. You know what I'm talking about. So there's that, and then all my thoughts here are pretty much just, if you've seen that one parody video from Argo Damon where that she shoots fireworks and then they explode and then fall back to the ground and cause more explosions. That's about the most advanced thoughts that I have in this scene. It's fine, it's cute. I think Starlight should have been here. If they weren't going to include her in the main plot, she should have at least been here. So yeah, there's I haven't read the comics either, so don't even ask me about those, and I'm not paying for them. And, yeah, Friendship is in Disguise is awesome. I like Transformers. So, I like Friendship in Disguise, because two of my favorite things crossing over. I think it's really cool. So anyways, yeah, that's about it. There's the MLP movie characters video. I'll probably make another video. I've been wanting to make just a rant video about like how alicorns work. I've been wanting to make that for like almost a year now, so I'll probably get around to that. I don't know how to end this, so insert gay Rainbow Dash joke, I guess, I don't know.